going on, folks? It's your man Jake here, right here on Geeked Out, Deftal Radio. That's Chandler.
Yo.
And this is Megan.
Hey, guys.
And Free's not here today, unfortunately.
Free's free as a bird today.
Free's a bird. I think it's funny that we don't have everybody here. Like, we can't have a consistent, like 3-4 weeks where we're all together.
We have a lot going on.
I know. It's been busy.
We're all busy people in different ways.
Yes. You've been busy, I've been busy, Free's been busy.
Collectively, we put together a very unique team.
Yes, definitely. So, speaking of busy, the three of us, minus Megan, were at WonderCon this past weekend.
We were.
I
was slammed.
I know.
I was capital L, I'm a capital S, capital. See, I can't even spell it right. My mind is still fried.
Slammed with everything capital letters. That's what it is.
I was watching your story.
Oh, you are?
I saw you in Free, but I didn't see him. I had to ask him.
I didn't have time to post
I only saw him the first day, Friday.
Well, yeah, that's because you were hanging out in the hotel room sleeping, according to Free.
Oh, what, on Saturday?
I showed up Saturday. I'm like, where are you guys? And Free's like, blame it on Quincy.
Oh, yeah, because Friday night after the show, I went out with family.
You went partying.
Yes,
basically.
Yes.
It must be nice to have time to do that.
Well,
I'm lucky if I have time to sleep, let alone party.
We go to our first con together.
I know.
Well, he saw me on my birthday weekend at his con, but I was a train wreck.
You were working.
But it was my birthday, too, so it was not good.
Yeah,
I didn't know you either, so
I know.
it was like,
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But, I actually got in. Doors open at what, 10 o'clock on Saturday?
Well, technically, doors open at 9 o'clock for thing. That's the one thing about WonderCons, aka San Diego. WonderCon's little brother of San Diego. They have what they call soft openings, which drives me nuts. It's like, folks, just call it what it is. The doors open at such and such time, but say, oh, well, we're going to have a soft opening at 9 o'clock. Doors open at 10, but we're going to have a soft opening at 9. Whatever that means.
Yep, whatever that means. So yeah, like I said, I didn't see you. I saw you only on Friday. Saturday, I had the day off because we were sharing a table between the three of us, so we had to make sure it was even all the way around.
Yeah, I swung by on Saturday, and then I came by on Saturday, and Free was there, and then Sunday. I think it was Sunday that I texted Free because I came by the table.
It was Sunday.
And Free's like, where are you guys? You're not here. The doors are open. And he's like, oh, blame it on Quincy.
Yeah, what time? Okay, wait. Sunday, Free told me the doors open at 10. Is that true, or did it open at 9?
Like I said, soft opening at 9 o'clock. Every single day. Saturday and Sunday, the doors opened. What they call soft opening, whatever the hell that means, at 9 o'clock.
So yeah, so I stayed at my friend's house Saturday night. Got back to the hotel at about 8:45. Hopped in the shower, got ready, and just strolled our way over to the table.
Emphasis on the word stroll.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a leisurely stroll.
It only took them 5 hours to get the front door to it.
But what did you have commissioned this weekend? Anything cool?
Okay, so I had one come over online, and it's I have like this huge sheet of paper, super big, and they wanted me to do a John Wick versus Punisher on that.
It was one
so
of
like a poster
fans.
size?
They saw the episode?
No. So it was a person who has a gun collection, and they love John Wick and they love Punisher. They wanted something to put over their collection.
Did you tell them about our show, though?
No, I didn't. I totally didn't. I forgot to.
You should have told them to watch our show, and then they could make a determination from there.
Yeah. I had a couple sketch covers requested. I had an 11 by 17 requested. So that was pretty. I got quite a few commissions to do. I'm gonna be busy for the next few weeks.
I will say the tone for us was set on Friday. All I know is busy Sharon was slammed, I was slammed. I finally, at some point, didn't even bother looking at my watch, but at some point I looked at Sharon and said, "You hungry? Because I'm getting hungry for lunch." She goes, "Yeah." So I go over to the concession stand, and what I normally do is they'll have the menus up on the board, so I'll take pictures and I'll send it back to Sharon. That way she can tell me what she wants. So I'm sitting there taking pictures of the menus, and I suddenly look at my clock on my phone, and I realize it's 5:30. Just now getting around to getting lunch at 5:30. Forget this. The show ends in an hour and a half. I'll just wait for dinner. I'll just have a big dinner. I mean, we had some munchies in the booth that we munched on just to hold us over, but and it just, gosh, it was Saturday. I think we had lunch like at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's just
you probably saved money not going to the concession stand.
You need to start doing like Postmates. That's what I drive for.
Well, actually, Saturday.
In the convention center, would they drop it off?
They'll bring it anywhere.
Saturday, one of the couples that was there working with us, they actually went to the Mexican food place, the Mexican food stand they first went out to the trucks.
Yeah.
They said, forget it, the lines were insane.
Not to mention
Then
the prices
they went
were
to the Hyatt
insane.
where there was a Mexican food restaurant, a regular fast food restaurant there. They got food there, but no matter what you do, you're paying through the nose.
Cons are like survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
You have to figure out how to survive the weekend.
Well, that's why San Diego, we have, we rent a house for our team. We have 12 people that come work for us in San Diego. So there's 14 people in a 4-bedroom house. Bodies everywhere. Yeah. And then we stock the kitchen. And so we have breakfast food there for people to eat before we leave for the show. And then also we make sure that we have a refrigerator and a microwave actually in our booth at San Diego. Mm-hmm. I think you've seen it.
Yeah,
it's a mini fridge and a microwave. And in the fridge we keep like cold cuts and stuff like that, stuff that has to stay refrigerated, mustard, mayonnaise, etc. And we have sandwich makings, we have all kinds of munchies, we have bottled water, sodas, and other stuff. So our booth has actually become a place where even creators come to our booth seeking food.
It sounds like yours is the munchie booth.
Yeah, Joe Rubenstein. I was there. So we were. What con was that? When we were doing the interviews in that side booth that we had.
That's San Diego.
No. It wasn't San Diego. It was a smaller one. Was it WonderCon last year?
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did.
Remember there was an unclaimed booth next to you guys.
Yes, that was WonderCon. That is correct.
So there
was a booth next to us that person never showed up. And so the promoters, I basically asked the promoters, I said, can I use that booth to do an interview? They said, I'm at it. No, booth's already paid for, so and the people never showed up. So, it's kind of like Artist Alley. You see these tables where the Artist Alley people never show up. Oh, well.
It's funny because I'm sitting there doing interviews and he's doing interviews. And then, I'm doing an interview and Joe Rubenstein walks behind us, don't mind me, getting snacks. Walks right out.
He's raiding your booth.
We had a cooler that we were keeping in that booth. We moved the cooler
Oreos
booth behind us and had munchies and stuff.
Bottled water.
Now you're going to have to start
Joe
hiding.
came walking back. Huh?
You're going to have to start hiding it. Because you're telling everybody now.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah. They're going to need a pass to get into the booth.
If you're not a creator, then you do not tread into the bear's den.
Yeah.
If you're a creator, by all means, come by. We'll make something out of it. We'll do an interview, or we'll have books for them to sign,
you should
or whatever.
Start doing making a sandwich and an interview at the same time.
That would be cool.
You know how they do the eating the hot wings and interview?
Oh yeah. God, who was that? I know exactly what you're talking about.
We'll figure something out for San Diego.
That'd be cool. We'll sit there just eating sandwiches
but
and eating
lunch. But it needs to be weird sandwiches too.
Okay.
Like a challenge sandwich and then a real one.
Ideas. That's a good idea. Okay, we'll figure that out next time.
Well, just so you know, you better clear your schedule for when San Diego's going on.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to hear that. Oh well, I got to stay behind because
No,
of such and such.
I already put it on my calendar.
Just so you know, I will come to your house.
And
I will
and
take you. I will
kidnap me.
pack you into a box.
You're gonna
I will
put me in
throw
the
the box into the truck, and you will be driven down San Diego.
No, I put it on my calendar, and I've
Okay.
been coming up with my costume
Nice.
Yeah, good.
because I want to
Need
do
one
them
for
like
each day.
right, like legit. I've got a bunch, but
You're gonna need at least one for each day.
I know I'm gonna have to have a costume change.
Well, we have a big enough booth, so.
I'll hide behind his mini fridge.
Well, fortunately, we have bathrooms right by us too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to change there. But yeah, it's San Diego. Now that we have WonderCon, I mean, we just finished 9 shows in 10 weeks. Oh,
He's tired.
huh?
We're so low key today without Free.
I know.
Have you noticed that?
Okay.
It was calmer.
Well,
Palmer. Oh,
I'm in the middle. I've been doing a lot of work in the office, so.
that's interesting. You equate it being calmer with you not being.
I know, isn't that weird? Well, you're also tired too, so.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Just wait.
My
Just
energy levels.
Just
is
wait until
kind of
next week?
at the bottom.
wait until the week after Foodie Fest, which is at the end of the month. Then I'm just gonna be like, "Hey guys." Yeah, that whole week.
I'll just set up a little electrode underneath him so we don't get this
Exactly.
consecutive butt.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, that weekend I do 14-hour days, 15-hour days, 4
yeah,
days.
that's normal.
Oh, jeez, whatever.
For con, when I'm at cons, that's normal for me.
Cool.
Wake up at 7 in the morning, get to bed at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, but you're not loading and offloading equipment like I am. I'm running a stage.
I'm running all over a show floor.
Yeah, talking with people. Okay, anyways.
What else are we talking about
at
today?
least you get some really cool food through the whole process.
This is true. I get lots of cool food.
You get lots of cool food, so it keeps you energized. In my case, I'm running around. I'm forgetting to put fuel in my body.
All right, let's move along. We only got an hour show to talk. So they just announced Avengers Endgame tickets have just released. I think 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I heard that they're going just like the Endgame and
The
Avengers Endgame tickets.
Oh,
So people all over my Facebook have been complaining they can't get any.
Mhm.
And then somebody posted that people are selling their tickets on eBay for
like-
$3,000.
Yeah, stupid. Okay, so I already made plans to go check this out.
I'm lucky because my Allstate agent rented an entire theater.
Oh my God.
And she's making me dress up. So I'm going to dress up like Black Widow.
that's the way to do it.
All right, so I'm planning on going on that Monday because I'm doing Foodie Fest all weekend, so that's the 29th. And then I'm trying to do the 3D D box at $9.50.
You going to see if it's sold out?
I'm going to see if it's
Vegas is a weird city for movies, though, because movies, they don't have late times here because there's so much other stuff going on in Vegas. Because back home, you can see a movie at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But here, the latest showing is usually 9:30 or 11.
Yeah, see, it's available.
But it's Vegas, though. I think
I know.
Vegas is a weird city for that.
Well, the other thing, too, is that the theater that I'm going to see that is all the way on the north side.
Yeah. But
So-
people in these other towns, there's nothing else going on, so they've been waiting for this.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
3 hours and 2 minutes. 3 hours.
No, wait, is it still true? Are they still going to put a intermission in the middle of the movie?
They probably will.
That's what I heard.
I
I
wouldn't have a clue.
I could sit through 3 hours.
I would not have a clue.
It's hard for me to say because, so when I went and worked on Thor,
Uh-huh.
they told us we were only working on Thor. And then Thanos showed up, so obviously we were working on the last Avenger movie.
Okay.
But they filmed some other stuff too that has not been used. So I've been going to see all the other movies when they first come out because I'm waiting to see the footage that I was either there for or I was in. and it hasn't been shown. So I'm really like in a situation where I can't say anything because I don't know what's going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
But it messes with me because I'm like, when are they going to show
You're
it?
just waiting.
I know, and that's what they did though, because like I said, when we went to film Thor, they didn't tell us we were working on Avengers until Thanos showed up, and then I was like, who's that guy with that weird suit on?
Mhm. But it's all
Because he wasn't wearing his costume. His costume's all CGI.
Yeah, so it's all the dots and whatever.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I just jumped on Fandango.
Mm-hmm. You found seats, right?
Huh?
Did you find seats?
That's what's available for the 10:15 showing.
Most people
that-
see it the night. Most people see it that first showing when it comes out. But I'm telling you,
This is at 10:15.
Vegas is a weird city for that for movies though.
I'll just heck, I'm gonna call Sharon and say reserve our tickets. But yeah, there's all kinds of places. That's a 3D. Oh crap, forget that.
You don't like 3D movies?
It hurts my eyes.
Oh, it does.
It hurts my eyes. I just So,
I can understand that.
yeah, let me see.
Have you seen a movie in
let me go
D-Box?
and by the way, the theater we go to
Uh-huh.
is the reclining seat.
Oh,
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. And then it's Vegas, so then I feel like some people get weird in the theater with the reclining seats.
Yeah, so here's
Wow.
Hey, I mean it's
It'll be at
Vegas.
10 o'clock. You can still see all the blue seats that are available. So,
Oh, okay.
you know.
So 3D D-Box, obviously 3D,
Mhm.
but then the seats move.
Oh, so they go along with the movie.
Yeah.
I was at one movie. I can't remember where it was, but they did that, and then they pumped smell into the air too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
When like something.
But that's not a new thing. They've done that back in like the 50s and 60s.
I know, but I was like, whoa.
It's like I could smell that fart in the air, guys. Sorry, that was me.
Well, they do that at Disney on like the Lilo and Stitch
Oh,
ride.
yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
And then I went to
when they
see
blow the air on your like by your ankles and you're like,
David Copperfield, and every time the alien burped, they pump root beer smell in the air.
oh wow.
It was-
I've never been to a show.
It's good.
Okay, this is turning
I know.
now.
This is going into other
Hey.
territories.
It's going to a weird
Welcome to my
direction.
mind.
Yeah, let's pump fart smells into the theater.
And root beer.
They
Root
do
beer and
though.
farts. I know.
Farts.
That's cool. So, yeah. So, hey, guys,
Oh,
if
Lord.
you guys are available the 29th, I'll be at the Galaxy Theater watching the 9:50 showing of Avengers Endgame. So, check it out.
If you show up when he does, he'll buy your popcorn.
And you know what I'll do? I'll buy the large popcorn. I'll empty it out in the container and then get the free refill.
What we normally do is we get popcorn,
Yeah.
and then we ask for an extra container because Sharon likes putting that seasoned salt
Oh, yeah.
stuff, which has cheese in it. I can't have cheese, so it's like, okay, we have to split it.
We'll get the
So
ranch
what
flavor.
we basically do is we empty the bucket into hers. She walks off with it. I walk over and get a new bucket.
Yeah.
Get a refill.
Yeah. Movie theater hacks.
I'm bad about sneaking food in.
You're what?
Sometimes it'll be like a Subway sandwich or
You smell the vinegar and oil and pepper.
like a taco or something. I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm like that person you take your hat off and there's like a 2 liter under it.
Oh,
Where did you get the sandwich?
Like, is this obvious? Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. So I got that interview with Tommy Walker over the weekend.
Huh?
Tommy Walker.
Yeah.
I got that interview with him.
Oh, you went and talked to him?
Yeah. So I got.
I didn't have a chance. I barely had time to walk to certain places. I spent a lot of time on the artist alley floor because obviously that's where most of our work is done.
Yeah.
But I did not have a chance to walk over to all of A Hall. The furthest I went was where the CBC booth is, which I think is the edge of B Hall, right on the edge of where A and B is. No, I didn't. Did stop by DC, had a really good conversation with them, and actually talking to them. Made some new friends at Legion M.
Mhm.
Legion M is it's a fan. Basically, it's a Kickstarter movie studio. Yeah,
How's that work?
it's a movie studio that was started as a Kickstarter, and they sold shares in it.
Well, a lot of movies, like horror movies now, aren't studio productions, and then the studios buy them and release them if they believe in it. The only movies that are big productions now are like Marvel, obviously, and stuff like that.
Warner Brothers, DC.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but so anyway, made some good contacts over there and looking to work stuff with them. Specifically, hopefully, some reference to people like Chandler and stuff. Develop some projects with them. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, so I'm going to be dropping that interview sometime later this week, so look out for it, guys. Anyways, you guys ready to take a quick break and we'll come back do the top three?
I'm ready to take
Let's do
it.
it. I know. Like, there's no for you to be like, hey,
I know
guys!
you guys are so calm. Like, wake up.
I know. Wake up. Did you just stop it? Oh, it's weird. That was weird. It turned blue.
Now it's red.
Now it's red again. Anyways, technical stuff, guys. Don't worry about it.
Off, right?
No, it means it's on.
Blue was on.
No, blue's a standby.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was only blue for like a second. So, anyways, don't worry about it. When we get back, guys, top three topics of the day. Stick around. We're back, folks, and it is our top three topics of the day.
Geeked Out top three topics of the day.
All right. Question numero uno. Flip. Okay. They say there are only 2 Stanley cameos left for the MCU movies.
What?
2 more Stanley cameos. Okay. What do you think the movies will do to honor Stan after they're all used up? Okay, you go. Okay, well, I don't know. For me, I think instead of having like some kind of like CG Stan show up or whatever, they're probably gonna have like a picture of him in the background somewhere. You know, like you know, they're going through like a computer, and then all of a sudden you'll see Stan's picture, or you know, the posters that they put up on the walls in like New York City, you know, like that, you'll see Stan in the background somewhere. I think they're gonna do it like that. They're gonna put his image there somehow, but it's not gonna be like. Or I can even picture like the back of an old guy, you know, like that looks like Stan from behind, you know, but it's not really Stan. But it's kind of like
a double.
Yeah. But he never turns around. You'll never see his face, but you just kind of say, "Oh, that looks like Stan in the background." That's what I think.
So the fan theory of like last week was that there were 2 left, and then I read something yesterday where they're saying that the end game is the last one.
Mhm.
Now, one of the days I was there, Stan was filming Cameo.
Hmm.
So I can't confirm or deny that, but I feel like that they would have, you would think they would have extra footage on the cutting room floor to make more that
They could.
that weren't
Yeah.
created for that purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. I think that they're gonna like it'll be like a newspaper, and there you.
And then you see Stan in the newspaper or something like that.
I'm also wondering if they're gonna refer to the fact in this movie that he did pass away. Like if they're gonna make that a point.
Oh, you mean like a little dedication at the end or something?
No,
like
like in the movie.
oh, in the movie.
Yeah.
Well, that would be kind of weird because I mean, he shows up, but he's never an actual character that people.
I'm not
talk to.
saying like that do anything to him. I'm saying, do you think they'll reference it?
I wonder how they would do that.
I know, like I would say like maybe I was gonna say like Thanos got him, but that would be weird.
Oh, that would be super weird.
Then people would be pissed.
Yeah,
So I don't know if they're gonna do it or not. I know.
that's what we were just saying. But that would be kind of in. I don't know. I wouldn't. I would not have Stan being a victim of the snap. That would
What
just
do
be
you think,
weird.
Chandler?
He's all for it. He's snapping. So,
You think that?
but that's not the question though. What about after that? That's the question. What do you think after that?
On that?
I don't think so.
I feel like they
will
can't.
continue. I think they will continue to have something kind of like what they did Captain Marvel. Beginning.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like the intro?
I think they will continue that maybe happened or something.
Mhm.
But I think honestly, I think the snap would be appropriate. I think the snap would be appropriate.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But it would be really sad.
Well,
I mean, I know, but you know, he was an older guy. Like he had a legacy, and
Yeah.
but it would still be sad.
can you name anyone that they continue to do something with? He's involved. That person's
Yeah, but this is Stan.
He's a legend. He's not a person.
He is, and like I said, I think what they'll do is I think they'll have something at the end, kind of like what they had at the beginning of Captain Marvel. So you will have that little thing continuing, and maybe they might have something that's at the very end of the credits that will always remind people where these characters. You know, something like maybe like a simple shot of the screen where it could be almost a cartoon version of Stan and him coming up with, him coming up with certain characters
Yeah.
and saying from the mind of
Mhm.
genius creator Stan Lee or something. And that would be, like I said, that would be kind of like an ending shot movie to remind people. But as far as him actually being in the movies,
But that's the thing too. So like Marvel's very good at CGI stuff, and when I filmed, they had doubles there.
Mhm.
And like Iris Elba wasn't there one day, and they had a double for him,
Oh,
and they
did you-
CGI'd his face
Yeah.
on. And when you watch it, you cannot tell the difference. So I feel like that potentially, if they did want to do something with some chopped
I
footage,
think
they could get a double.
I think there's a difference between where you have an actor who has a part
Right? Yeah.
and continuing to honor the legacy of Stan Lee. Don't think out doing a CGI cameo movie after movie after movie would be the appropriate way of honoring.
Yeah, and I think we're all in agreement with that. That's why my thing would be the background, whatever. But we're totally missing something here. Would there be a second snap? I don't know, because remember, after he snapped, that the gauntlet deteriorated. I don't think there's going to be a second snap. Why would we do a second snap?
We don't know what all's going to be seen.
Yeah, that's true too.
Maybe part of what we will see in the movie is almost like a reliving of the snap.
Well, there were things that we didn't see in the movie because we didn't see Valkyrie
Oh yeah.
and Asgardians.
Different people disappearing, so it very well could be part of that.
We're recording right now, bro.
I asked what you were recording. I said, like,
Okay.
Maybe what we'll do is they'll be able to do something where they go back to seeing some of the different people who we didn't see disappear during the snap. And so there'll be kind of like a refresh of the very beginning of the movie, what fans did. That could be the point where you see Stan.
You know how if that were the case, you know how I would do that? I would actually, it would be Stan sitting at home, just hanging out, relaxing in his chair, and then the snap happens, and that's how I would do it.
If they do it with that, they need to have his wife in it too.
I
So they'd have to have a double.
agree with that. I think what they, hopefully, because I'm trying to remember, it was now that they have Fox, that means they should control this footage. There was footage that was in the X-Men Apocalypse movie, where you have Stan and Joni holding each other, comforting each other.
Oh yeah.
During when you see the missiles flying.
Yep.
And so I'm hoping that maybe there's some other footage there, maybe a very similar shot to that. And it would be apropos for the snap to happen, to have both Stan and Joni going together,
Well, they could use a double for her and you just don't see her face.
possibly.
Same for Stan.
Yeah, but he's,
Yeah, he's Stan.
yeah.
So anyway, that's my thought.
Cool.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, definitely. All right. Next question. Topic number 2. If you could change one classic comic book character from male to female or vice versa, what character would it be and why?
Oh God, Martha's already doing this.
No, we're not talking about it like that though.
What?
Like Thor. Thor's been.
Thor got changed.
Oh, that's true.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah.
There's several characters that have been changed from male to female. Not that I have any opposition to it, but it's kind of like they've already done it.
But I like doing that for cosplay.
Yeah.
I like picking a male character and putting a girl version. I did that with my Stay Puft.
Well, you did that with Stan.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I didn't do it all up. Right.
Well, you still had the hairy lip. You still had the Stan Lee mustache,
Yeah.
but it was cute. I thought that was very cute. So,
I was thinking, so this isn't necessarily a big classic character or whatever, but I thought that Mr. Freeze could be a girl and be a really crazy girl and have a really cool costume too. Because Arnold was like the Freeze in the movies or whatever.
Arnold.
But I felt like that character wasn't done, I wouldn't say well enough, but I feel like it could be done more and better.
Yeah. But then again, that was the campy 90s version of Batman.
But that was such a cool character though.
Oh yeah.
And it hasn't been done again.
well, let me ask you this though. This is an interesting concept. Think of Mr. Freeze in the way of Iceman
Okay.
from the X-Men. Couldn't be the book touch things.
Yeah, that would be cool as a girl because then she could be all like
She could sit
seductive
there.
and
You make her super sexy.
yeah,
So she's like,
sneak in on you.
coming in on a guy, totally unaware of what's going on. And what does she do? She sits there, she lays a kiss on him. Just as she pulls away, he suddenly freezes.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like her icy kiss or
A
whatever.
kiss of death.
Kiss of death.
Kiss of death.
What
or
would
something.
yours be, Tim?
Huh?
What would your person be?
Uh.
It could be a girl to a guy too.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, they already did this with Dr. Octopus, too.
Yeah, I mean they did that with a lot of characters. There's still a lot they didn't,
They turned Doc Ock.
Into the Spider-Verse. Did you watch
or
it?
they weren't done
Oh.
well. You know what I mean?
Well, they only did it one time, so,
Well, and also like you have to take. I feel like you have to take comic books out of the equation too, because in the movies there's been so many male to female comic book characters, but they've never been done in real life in the movie realm. So you're like, if in that case, which one would you want to see?
You know what? You know what actually came to my mind? Randomly. I don't know why, but first hero that I thought about was Storm.
To a guy?
To a guy. I would think that would be kind of cool. I don't know why it was Storm, but it was just Storm. So.
And then I feel like they could be a team too. Have like a male and female counterpart. Like Wonder Woman and Superman. But even then, like, they're not the same.
I'm not picturing Wonder Woman as a male. I
But
can't.
you know they had to have guys.
Did they?
Oh, well,
Did they?
on Amazon?
I meant like, you know what I mean? I feel like at some point, everybody has to have like the other counterpart of their same,
Hmm.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
was there-
species,
was there-
but
Was there a counterpart to the Amazons?
If I remember correctly, they were antagonists.
Yeah, but there were, right?
Basically, it was a male-dominated society that the Amazonians battled against. So, and you saw a little. I think you saw, if I remember correctly, you saw a little bit of that movie.
Yeah, with the Greek gods, with War, Ares.
Yeah.
but if you think about it, like most of the characters don't have another, like a female version or a male version that's exactly like them. They have somebody, but they're not like them.
There's a Wonder Man, but he's in Marvel.
Yeah.
Who coincidentally is a movie star.
I guess, based on what she's talking about, what would fall in that category is Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
But
is
again,
Marvel.
that's been done. So
Well, that's what I'm saying is that is a case where you
Yeah.
have a male-female character of the same character,
Mhm.
same abilities, everything.
But not in the movie realm yet.
yeah.
No, and there is no. Well, there's actually there's. I think there are a couple of brother sister teams of stuff.
Black Panther has a female.
Huh?
Black Panther has a female version.
In the movie?
No, not in the movie, but it's been gender swapped.
Yeah.
So
They should put her in the next movie.
I think it was Shuri that actually took it over.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Which would make sense.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Who else? I mean, they got She-Hulk, Ironheart, which is the Iron Man female.
But they haven't made him in the movie
Yeah.
in real life.
Well, in Iron Man, you had what's her name? Tony's love interest.
Oh yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah. What's her name? Oh God. Why do we?
My brain is fried from the traveling.
Iron Man 3 when she picked up the armor with the
Yeah, she
armor.
had her armor suit on.
So what was her name in the comics? She actually had a name in the comics. It was I can't remember.
Well, first off, Pepper Potts is.
There
what
we
we're
go, Pepper
talking
Potts.
about.
But her hero name was I can't even remember. See, now we're gonna just sit here and look at
Yeah,
the
I
phones
know.
and look it up
If I
real
can
quick.
spell right, Pepper Potts. We can't have silence. So come on,
So anyways.
you got to be talking.
All right, you figured that out, and then we're gonna move on to our next topic. So, what do you? I mean, we didn't actually ask you what you thought.
Yeah, I said Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, you like Mr. Freeze, okay?
I love Mr.
So, Mr. Freeze, Storm, and again, like when I said Storm, it was the first thing that popped in my head. I didn't even
Because
think
you
about
love
like
Storm. I feel like you have a little. Did you go see Alexander Breckenridge at the WonderCon?
no.
No, she was
No.
there.
So wait, what's her handle on Instagram?
She,
I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you.
she plays Storm in the new X-Men movie. Or no, it's not Breckenridge. Oh, what's her name?
Oh, that girl.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm messing up, guys.
Oh, see, now we're all on our phones looking. Okay, you guys figure that out. I will go on to topic number 3. If you could have one superhero in real life in our society today, who would it be, and how do you think the public would handle that person? That's an awesome question.
I didn't hear the question. What was it?
If there was a superhero that you would want in real life to be in society, who would it be, and how do you think society will react to that person? Mine's easy. Captain America. I just want Captain America all day. And I think he would be the perfect, I think...
Would he be Democrat or Republican?
Honestly, it doesn't matter because he would represent the country.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would be... I don't think he'd be biased. I think it would just be about the people.
Well, first off, I think you would find him honoring more of what the intent of the Constitution is.
Yeah.
And so, but with that would come a lot of battling. A lot of battling in the sense of what goes on in the politics today. So it's, there's a part of me that would be really, I'd love to see Superman. I'd love to see Superman. As unrealistic as that may be, but you look at him, he has a heart, I think, very similar to Captain America.
Yeah.
But is it that unrealistic? Because we are out in the desert here. The aliens.
You never know. You never know.
Superman, straight out of Area 51.
What if he's over there right now?
And
that's what they've been hiding this whole time.
Just so you know, this actually kind of, not that it's going to lead in, but this actually leads right into a subject I'm going to talk a little bit about, reference to Superman. And it's going to get into talking a little bit about stuff that we've never seen revolve around Superman before. So, but, yeah, as far as, I don't know if you're talking about having a man walking out of the desert, Area 51, whatever, Groom Lake, whatever you want to call it, and walking out, being able to jump up in the sky and stuff. I actually would see more of maybe some type of abilities, which goes right into the Supergirl series right now with Bloodsport. Have you watched the series lately?
No, not lately.
Okay, well, what you have is the U.S. government working with Lexport to develop a super serum.
Oh.
So that the U.S. government can
make their own
have super soldiers. And so I could see something like that coming around. I'm also going to be curious. I have a feeling that we're already there. It's just a matter of when it becomes public. But basically, super soldier suits, kind of like a form of an Iron Man suit.
They've talked about exoskeletons.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Exoskeletons with high technology. Having a HUD where you're able to instantly, if I'm looking I'm looking in the building there, I can actually see everyone that's in that building that's showing up on my HUD. And then also it's targeting and it's picking up the voices of everyone. So we're at that point. We are technology-wise.
So you can even say that realistically, we could have an Iron Man.
Yeah.
I think realistically we could have Iron Man. Yes, I have seen footage of flight suits.
Mhm.
I have seen footage of flight suits, very primitive looking.
Yeah.
But flight suits, still, nonetheless, where you add advanced technology to it, it changes things. It
Yep.
changes the dynamics. You think of a drone today, and I know that it's unmanned, but you think about it. Whereas if you start, let's go back to Iron Man 2. Let's go back to Iron Man 2. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
Remember what it was about?
That was the one where Stark lost his
It was Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, Mickey Rourke. Yeah.
Who basically, developed his own power source, and it was captured by Jason Hammer,
Yep. And he made his own Iron Man.
and he created unmanned drones based on the Iron Man technology. So, and Mickey Rourke basically made a suit for himself out of that unmanned drone for him to be in.
Whiplash.
Which was the end of that was the ending part of the movie.
Mhm.
So we're there. Just
Really close.
when is technology going to expose itself?
Yeah.
I
So
feel
what about
like Iron Man could be bad though because it would be so military based that he could be not have like good intention, because he's
Yeah.
weaponized. And
Well-
then with I don't know, with Superman, like I feel like that would be a cool one because he is kind of like invincible, but it's kind of far fetched.
So, I don't know if you guys read the Flashpoint storyline with the Flash. So he basically goes back in time to save his mom, and it changes the whole story, the whole future, right, or the present, whatever. And in that reality, Superman wasn't even like Mom and Pop. Kent didn't even find Superman. The government found him, and they locked him up. So,
And that's the thing is, that would be the big thing. It would be because the government wouldn't be able to catch Superman, so they couldn't weaponize him potentially, but they could weaponize Iron Man. I thought when it came to it, I thought that Spider-Man movies and comics did a very good job on the public perception of the character. Because, like they're freaking out, and how does he decide to save this person and not this person? And how's he going to be in two places at once, and all that? And how the government or the police were trying to get their hands on him. But I don't think that Spider-Man is like powerful enough to be in real life. I feel like it would have to be Superman's power.
yeah.
And then like Batman, I feel like is completely unrealistic because he's human. They did a good job with the public perception.
Why is that unreasonable?
Because he's human. And so he can be... In all the movies, they always come up with an excuse why he didn't get killed or whatever. But you could be the most fit you are in your life and get killed easily from any of the things that happen to Batman.
True.
And the only reason he has all what he has is because of money.
Because he's rich.
Well, he is very smart. But it's money and technology.
So we would technically, to have a realistic Batman, we would have to find somebody that's super rich, unlimited resources, super fit, knows like
He'd have to be
all kinds of martial
he'd have
arts.
to have some kind of invincibility. Because he's human. That's the whole thing with him. He's also like the anti-hero, so he's not always a good person. And he plays that up with the public perception, too, to hide himself. But then sometimes he doesn't.
Sometimes
he's bad.
here's the problem. Here's the problem. You have abilities, like he does. There are times where you're going to be faced with dilemmas and decisions that are going to push your moral code.
Well, because he is human.
I understand that, and that's what I'm saying. Is that being that you consider what his background, consider where he came from, or he has that drama. It was interesting. I saw something on Facebook. As a matter of fact, I think it was earlier this morning. It's all blurred to me right now. And it was a story about this guy who his parents told him that his older brother had passed away, or his older brother, I think had passed away, or was kidnapped or something like that. And this guy, as he got older, got married, had a kid and everything. And he finally actually started pursuing more information about his brother. He discovered that, no, his brother was still alive. What it was, the reason his parents lied to him is because his brother was gay and his parents couldn't handle it. And so the fact was that the father was so problematic with dealing with his older son being gay, and that they actually lied to the younger son to keep them separated.
But I feel like that happens more than you think. I mean, I kind of have a similar story because I have people in my family that were adopted. And I wasn't even told until I was like 13.
Oh, wow.
But, it's...
So I
think
get it,
there's
like-
a little difference between being adopted and being told that you have a sibling that's gone.
Well, yeah, I
And
know,
when you
but
found out that's not true.
going into the whole backstory with Batman, like, I get it, like, the whole, everything affects him, but I just can't see him being, like, the best real-life person
Well,
out of all of our choices.
No, I don't think he'd be the best real life person. I don't think that's the case at all.
Well, then again, so there are. I've seen documentaries about.
By the way, newsflash: this is getting into deep shit.
I know stuff.
Yeah, blooper.
We're all
Deep
like
stuff.
this today. It's weird.
Okay, so there's a documentary out talking about real life superheroes. Now these guys are like MMA fighters. People just want to do something to help the community, and I think and Jeff, we're talking to Jeff behind the camera here. Jeff's from Seattle, and a lot of the stuff happened around Seattle. Did you ever happen to actually see any of these guys? So there's at least a group of like 4 or 5 of them that roam Seattle, doing Batmanish stuff.
Oh yeah, I know him.
And they can't.
Oh, you do?
So I DJed in Belltown for a while.
Okay.
Like 6 nights a week,
Uh-huh.
and I lived in that on the same street.
Okay.
There was one that used to bounce around all the clubs, and he would just roam the streets like a 4-block radius.
Wearing like a
Yeah.
And did the police
And it
ever
was
do
legit
anything?
Dope, like Batman costume too. I saw him like run down an alley one time and chase somebody.
That would be legit. I'd be like, yes.
But basically, you have that going on in LA. You have basically a form of drawing a blank.
vigilanteism.
Well, what it was like something angels,
Oh, the Guardian Angels.
guardian angels.
That's
Guardian
not just in
Angels.
LA. That's all over the country.
Huh?
That's all over the country.
Where they do it for the kid?
They started in New York actually, and they would hang out at the subways and stuff to make sure people, because the subway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You kind of had you had a version of that there. So
But they need to put
that
on
also
Batman
came out to
costumes.
LA. What?
They gotta put on Batman costumes. And Robin. Somebody's gotta be Robin.
So you saw this happen in real
I've
life.
seen him get in one fight. It was mostly him like chasing bums away that were like harassing girls and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be awesome. Be like, yes, Batman saved me tonight.
But he was wearing a Batman
And
outfit.
then people would be
legit?
like,
Oh,
how
that's
much did you
dope, dude.
drink last night?
He would have everything on except the
The cowl.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh my
That is
God.
interesting. Well, you know what? This particular topic is like just ran away with us.
It's
So
a rabbit hole.
So let's take a break, and when we get back, we're going to take a look at this book that Chandler brought in, and we're going to talk about some wrestling. Stick around, guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. It is Geeked Out. We're at the end of our show, but before we go, Chandler brought in this cool book called Letter 44.
Okay, so this is, I know I've talked about this series before. It's called Letter 44.
Yeah, it sounds really
Charles
interesting.
Soule.
Uh-huh.
And the basic concept of
Show them the cover. Show them the cover.
Okay,
There you
basic concept of the series is that you have each president that comes into office. His first day in office, when he steps in, will have a letter sitting on his desk from the previous president. And so, what the letter basically does, it welcomes the incoming president, and it also discusses some stuff that it would go from one president to the next that you wouldn't necessarily have as part of a security briefing or something like that. So this letter basically says, I need to let you know about some things going on. And part of what was going on was the fact that there was an unknown entity moving towards Earth. And that in fact there was a spaceship that was sent from Earth on an intercept course that had not only astronauts but also had military people and had scientists, so they could determine what this entity is. This series, it flips between what goes on Earth, which is what the incoming president has to deal with, as we say, cleaning up the past president's mess, and what's going on in space. So anyway, it finally finished up. Charles finished the series, and it came out in a collected edition, which is this book right here. And so I picked up a copy for me. Charles signed it for me.
Oh, nice.
And personalized it. And so I'm going to take this and I'm going to read it cover to cover and basically enjoy my copy of Letter 44.
It sounds like an interesting story.
It's
the way he's described it.
a very interesting concept, especially when you consider what's going on in American politics today.
Mhm.
And you think about, how things transition from one president to the next. So I know I got through the first, I want to say it was through the first two trades, and then I fell way behind and had not been able to catch up. So now I have everything in one book I'll be able to dedicate to reading.
It's kind of funny too, because if you think about it, you're like, okay, hey, you're coming in. All right, there's aliens and stuff. I'll see you later.
Well, like I said, if you need to read the book to understand what all goes on.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's not a small book
kind
either.
of like, part of it was there were wars that were created,
Yeah.
and why these wars were taking place. All of these backdoor, back office stuff that was actually the cause for these wars to happen. Part of it was to advance our technology, because we don't know what we're facing coming in from space. It's like they couldn't get any kind of reading off of what it was, but all they knew was, number one, it was moving in an unnatural direction.
Yeah.
It would change speed and change directions at times. So it's kind of like, wait a minute, there's something really odd about this meteor heading towards Earth. So,
He's
but
gonna
like I
come
said,
back
it's
with-
huh?
You're going to come back with a bunch of conspiracy theories.
I know.
Of
course.
All kinds of stuff in there. So anyway, I recommend if you can check it out. Go to your local retailer. And
Do you
see
have
if
some
it's
at your
in
store?
Not yet, but
Okay.
But I will say this: if you want to contact us at Celestial Comics, I can get copies and I can get them personalized to you.
Nice, perfect.
So
All right,
anyways,
let's move along.
That's what this is. Just so you know, the retail on this is $59.95.
That's not bad.
$59.95. You can see it's pretty
Hardcover,
thick,
yeah.
lots of material, and it makes
Solid.
makes for a good desk weight.
It's a weapon.
All right.
Wait, not done yet.
Okay.
Not done yet. Also, really excited because WonderCon, one of the things that's really starting to happen now is the push for Superman Year One. And it's funny that we were talking about Superman and being weaponized and everything. The Superman Year One, which is written by Frank Miller and it's drawn by John Romita Jr., it's basically going to be 3 issues. The first issue is going to come out in mid-June. Second issue is going to come out in, I believe, mid-August. The third issue is going to come out in mid-October with the collected edition that's going to be coming out in November. But the story is going to be unlike anything we've seen with Superman, including Superman discovering Atlantis.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
All right.
That for a
Well,
moment.
and who's on it, Jer?
It's Frank Miller wrote it, and
Ah.
John Romita Jr. did the art and everything. And
Cool.
you'll be seeing covers popping up, which we're going to be showing some of the covers off.
Nice.
And we'll be talking about this more later on. I'll even get some interior art that we'll be able to maybe.
Yeah, John, hook us up. Hook me up with a page or two.
So that's what's going on there. I'm really excited about that.
Awesome. So before we go, this weekend is WrestleMania, guys.
Ooh, yeah!
Have you guys even looked at the lineup?
Oh my God! Well, first off, you have the first time you've had the ladies actually
Main eventing.
being the main event. You have a triple threat match. You have Ronda Rousey, who's the current WWE Women's Champion. You have Becky Lynch, the man. And then you have the new SmackDown Women's Champion, which is Charlotte Flair.
Yep.
Now, the announcement was this week that happened on Monday night. The announcement by Stephanie McMahon is that the match is now going to be a winner
Take all. Yep.
And so
That's
that
gonna be amazing.
means what you're going to end up having is 2 belts being combined.
Yep.
But
That's gonna be cool.
It's gonna get insane.
Who's the third person? The third girl?
Charlotte Flair. You have Charlotte Flair, who's the SmackDown champion. You have Ronda Rousey, who is the WWE Women's Champion, and then you have Becky Lynch, who is not
Who's the man?
She's the former champion. She is third participant in the battle.
All right. Let me just go over the lineup real quick because we got to wrap this up. Universal Championship: Brock Lesnar, who is the current champion, versus Seth Rollins. WWE Championship: Daniel Bryan, the current champion, versus Kofi Kingston. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Triple H versus Batista. No holds barred, and Triple H's career is on the line. Intercontinental Championship is Bobby Lashley, the current champion, versus Finn Balor. United States Championship: Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio Jr. Women's Tag Team Championship: Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Beth Phoenix and Natalya versus Nia Jax and Tamina versus the Iconics. So it's a 4-way tag team battle. The Miz versus Shane McMahon, Falls Count Anywhere. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin for his farewell match. After this match, Kurt Angle is calling it quits. SmackDown Tag Team Championship: The Usos versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus The Bar versus Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. Cruiserweight Championship: Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Kickoff Show. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. Braun Strowman, Michael Chi. I don't even know who that is. Colin Jost.
Oh my God, Braun's gonna destroy them.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna destroy
Andrade,
them.
Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose, Bobby Roode. Jinder Mahal's in there? Wow. Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, Lucha House Party, Bo Dallas. So it's not just big guys. There's a bunch of small guys there too. There's a bunch of names on there.
This is WrestleMania.
Like a clown.
Oh, yeah.
This is friggin' WrestleMania.
It's like a clown
you
car.
know, just all I can say is subscribe to the WWE channel. You get WrestleMania
For free.
and
$10 a
and
month.
check it out because basically, here's what's going to happen. You're going to see us coming back next Wednesday, and we're going to our review.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have our review.
We're going to have our review.
Women's Battle Royal Kickoff Show. That's gonna open up WrestleMania.
I feel like that's the one that's the most talked about because I've even seen a bunch of stuff about that.
Check out my Facebook page, Chandler, on Facebook, and I'm going to have my pre-match predictions We'll see how close I come.
They have to
And I'm going to
know
have
your
my
last
pre-match
name.
predictions on my Facebook page.
They need to know your last name.
Chandler Rice.
There you
Check
go.
it out.
There you go.
And with that being said, guys, we got to wrap the show. We've been going for a long time. So, I'm your man, JQ. That's Chandler.
Yo!
This is Megan.
Bye.
And Free's not here, but we will see you guys next week. Peace. What's going on, guys? It's your man Jake Hill, Geeked Out, right here on Deftal Radio. If you want to get more content from us,
better make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't know what you're missing.